Good afternoon, YouTube. I am the City Prepper. Today is March 29th, 2017. Today's self-reliance topic is going to be one that has fielded a lot of questions. A lot of people are interested in. It's going to be that of the everyday carry. In just 1 second, I'm going to pan out and I'm going to exactly show you what is in my everyday carry bag and what I suggest people to carry on them. So let's get started. In front of you, you're going to have a regular book bag that you can get in any school supply store. This one's happened to be a JanSport, one that I've had for a long time. And to the friends on my subscribers that know me for a long time, know I've had this bag forever. It's very durable and it's a very good quality product. I'm going to lay it out and then I'm going to explain everything and why I have it. Just bear with me. There's a lot of stuff in here, but it's not too much. Now, I don't want this to get confused with a bug out bag, because it's not a bug out bag. There's a huge difference between this and a bug out bag. A bug out bag is meant to get you out of like a 72-hour problem. An everyday carry bag is that of one just to help you get out of the situation you're in. Now, along with my items that are in my bag, I also have a pocket knife, an assisted opening blade that is always in my pocket at all times. Okay, so that is it. Let's get started. Alright, so in the top left-hand corner you have Quick Clot. Quick Clot, again, a lot of my medical bags, a lot of my medical kits, my bug out bag has Quick Clot in it. Quick Clot is a great object, especially if you have a bad bleed and you need to stop the bleed in a bind to get to a medical professional. So again, that pack comes with gauze, it comes with gloves, it comes with duct tape. It's a great little pack to have no matter where you are, and you're in an urban setting, rural setting. It's definitely a great investment to get. It's about $20 for that pack itself. Next to that, you have a water bottle. That is a hard surfaced water bottle because, let's face it, you're running around, you're moving back and forth, you're throwing your bag down. Plastic water bottles, the soft kind, will easily they leak out and they'll spill. This is a more sustainable, durable alternative to a regular plastic water bottle. Next to that, you have the Mylar emergency blanket. Again, a very useful tool. I showed you in a previous video how to heat-proof your car during a winter emergency to retain all that heat. Mylar blankets are great for that. Next to that is a flashlight. It's a small one. Again, it's an LED one. It's going to help you through a bind. I have two different ones. I always carry two. I very, very big on the rule of 2 is 1, 1 is none. Because when one burns out or the battery stops working, you have a backup. You have two different markers. You can have a marker and a pen. You can have a pen. You can just have a marker. It's great for writing things. If you need to get help writing little messages, great item to have. Next to that is the chem light. If the flashlight stops working, you have a chem light. If you accidentally knock into them and they're left on, your flashlight's not going to work anymore. Now you have a source of light. Lower left-hand side is going to have a charger. Again, in a previous video, I showed you how to use a car charger with the battery and a coin to charge your phone. Next to that is a multi-tool. This one happens to be a Swiss Army knife. It is a great, great feature to have because, one, it has a cutting instrument for defensive use, and it also has to open cans, corkscrews, scissors, all-around great tool to have. Next to that is the magnesium fire stick. Again, in the previous video, I showed you how to use the magnesium fire stick to get a flame going. Next to that is a lighter. Next to that is a small bottle of hand sanitizer, alcoholic form. Again, showed you in a video how to use that to make a flame. Next to that are spare batteries for my flashlight. The little red pouch on top of it is a CPR mask. God forbid you are with somebody, a family member, or if you want to be a general good Samaritan, it's great to have. It protects you from any fluid exchange when you are trying to attempt CPR. Again, like Robert RN had suggested, to take a CPR class, to learn how to use these things, because at the end of the day, it might save your life or somebody you're with. And I did specify I do carry an everyday knife. This is my assisted opening blade. It's a Kershaw knife, very sturdy, very reliable. I've had it for a long time. Again, it's always an everyday carry object with me. Not to mention, in my wallet, I keep at the very minimum folded so I don't spend it, $50 of currency. Again, in a bind, $50 is going to get you out of the bind. Whether it's you need to jump in a cab, you need to buy something, you need to get gas because you're stranded and your credit cards aren't working. These are little objects to help you get through the situation. Again, this is my everyday carry bag. At 99.9% of the time, I will have the bag, and 100% of the time, I have the very minimum, my knife. These are, again, tools to help you get through a bind situation. Now, if you are able to carry a firearm, whether it's New York State, New York City, you're out of the country, depending on the rules and regulations of your area, if you are able to carry a firearm, that alone should be the #1 priority on your everyday carry. Along with the items in front of you, at the very minimum, have one additional fully loaded magazine. Again, New York City, it's a little difficult to get a concealed carry permit, and if you're fortunate enough to have one, everyday carry should be your firearm. Everyday carry in your bag should be an additional magazine. I cannot stress that enough. The only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And again, these are little things to help you out in a situation. If you are following the news today, there in the D.C. area, police officers ended up getting into an altercation where they had to open fire on a woman ramming a police cruiser and whatnot. To my knowledge, nobody was injured substantially, and I believe the perpetrator was taken in without an issue. But again, you're down in a DC area, a metropolitan area where it's crowded, and God forbid someone starts running somebody over like that. You could potentially save somebody's life with 2 of these objects in there. You could save somebody's life with the group you're with. At the very least, if you're the one that's, God forbid, injured, somebody can save your life with the things that are in your everyday carry bag. Again, these are great items to have. I cannot stress it enough. This should be in everybody's everyday carry bag. In a future video, I'm going to show you my all-purpose bug-out bag, as well as my urban bug-out bag, my rural bug-out bag, and my suburban bug-out bag. There's a huge difference between the 4. You're going to prep for things in a rural bag differently than you're going to prep an urban bag. Okay? So, again, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my current subscribers. Thank you for the comments. Please share. Please like the video. The more likes I get, the more popular I get. I can start giving away prizes. I can give out quick lot packs for as many likes as I can get. If I can get 5,000 likes on a video, I'll start giving out bigger prizes and better prizes. So again, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for following, and stay tuned for further.